Revolution and Beer, still at the Palmer House for the anti-ALEC protest. We're here with our buddy Aaron Cynic. Aaron, we're collecting stories about the arrests that happened today, pulling these all together and getting a picture. But you were a witness to the arrest.
Absolutely. I was standing actually kind of right where we are for both sets of arrests, and what I saw was you had everybody kind of up here. They were slowly pushing the barricade back, and everybody was kind of standing, sort of just. It was pretty tense, and everybody was just sort of like standing, you know, toe to toe, and all of a sudden there was this surge from the police line forward, and people kind of got spread, you know, in both directions.
Right.
I got knocked back a little bit. I saw people on the ground, and mind you, this whole time I'm also trying to shoot film.
Was there any warning from the police at all?
Absolutely no warning.
Do you feel like it was a provoked event, or?
I don't feel that it was provoked. I feel that it was almost targeted.
I mean, okay.
I feel that the people that everybody who I saw that were arrested, they were all people who were masked up, wearing black, carrying black flags, or having face masks. And I feel like those are the people who were the targets.
They were the targets
for the second round.
Okay.
They went back in again, and I feel that second round arrests, they were specifically grabbing certain people, and I was standing right here, and what I also saw was one of them came in and kind of pushed me aside and told me to move and step back, and he was looking at the ground, and I couldn't figure out what they were. Oh, I'm so sorry. I couldn't figure out what they were looking for or why, but I was like, okay, this is strange, and then I looked over and I saw, you know, I tried to get back up, and I saw more people getting pulled up and more of them kind of pushing in, and I saw them shove at least two other demonstrators like just kind of out of the way.
No warnings, nothing. The police didn't say anything.
I didn't hear anything. I have not heard not heard an order to disperse whatsoever. I have not. The only order that I received was to move out of the way.
But that was already after they started.
That was already after they started pushing people.
Okay.
So there was no warning. There was no. I mean, I had no idea anything was going to happen, and then it just kind of did.
Yeah.
And the second time was completely out of nowhere. I mean, it was as calm as we are right now. I mean, there were more people here, obviously, but it was quiet, and all of a sudden it was just a rush in and then drag out. Yeah. And that's kind of how it went down.
Can I ask you, the police superintendent is over there overseeing this, and generally I've seen him in a lot of protests, and he seems to be a pretty strategic guy. Yeah. You're not. What was his reaction? Did you notice his reaction?
I didn't see his reaction. I can't say that I saw anything from him.
Was he in among those officers? Was he behind those officers?
I mean, I didn't see.
I just want to know how high this goes up.
I didn't see him specifically among people, but I would say if that's the case, I would say it's more than likely he was in the back, and then maybe came in after people were already on the ground. I've seen that kind of thing before.
But nobody did anything to provoke this.
Not that I know of or saw.
Okay, and you were right there.
And I was right there, but again, you know, you have a situation like this where so much is happening at once. Yeah. So I'm only getting my limited perspective of everything. Yeah. So I can't say, I mean, it's possible, but from my vantage point, I didn't see anything.
Excellent, thank you.
Oh, hey, you're welcome.
Eric, last 30 seconds, why do people need to be opposed to ALEC? Why do they need to be involved in what ALEC is doing?
ALEC has been an organization that has stripped the American people of all sorts of rights, from standing ground laws, from environmental laws, from laws about protesting, where you have one of the keynote speakers inside is an Iowa governor who signed a bill that made it illegal for activists to go undercover into factory farms, etc., to expose their illegal activities.
However, it's not illegal for police to go undercover into peaceful activist groups.
Oh no, absolutely not. And I would not be shocked if there were some here undercover.
Oh, I guarantee you there are.
But ALEC writes this model legislation and just pushes it on lawmakers. Lawmakers sign it, and the legislation they're pushing benefits corporations and the ruling class, and it does not benefit people.
Eric, you rock.
Hey, you do too, man. Thank you guys. Love
Thank
you guys.
Revolution and beer, buddy.
Absolutely. Those are my two favorite things.
That's why we picked them.